Hi guys, this is Archit again, and you're watching my YouTube channel Geek Uploader. Today I'm going to show you how to create an FTP server on your laptop or your PC. The FTP server can be used to transfer the data from your PC or your laptop to any other device which supports FTP wirelessly. To create the FTP server on Windows 8.1, you need to enable the ISS FTP services in your computer. You will find that in Windows features. To go to the Windows features, type turn Windows here. Here it is. Click on here, and then go to Internet Information Services here, and go to FTP server, and then make sure this is ticked. The FTP server should be ticked, and then click on OK. Mine is already ticked, but you will need to tick it and then click on OK. After you click OK, the operating system will start applying the changes. It will take a little time. Don't cancel it, let it be. After that, after it finishes the applying changes, you can proceed further. Now you have to go to the administrative tools of your system. For going to there, you need to go to search and then type admin. Here you find administrative tools. Click on the Internet Information Services. You will find this, then click here, then right click on the sites and click on add FTP website. Here you will have to type the FTP site name. Let it be ABC or any other desired name according to you. The content directory is the directory which you need to share on your FTP site. You can create a separate folder or you can share an existing folder according to your own will. I have created a separate folder. Here it is. Then click on next. Now here you can provide your static IP address, or you can provide all the you can let it be all unassigned IP address. This will use all the addresses which are not assigned. If you have a static IP address, click here and then select the desired IP address according to the choices, and then if you are using your FTP website for your personal use, you don't need an SSL, but if you are creating it for not personal uses, you should probably perhaps actually take the SSL. Then if you allow the SSL, you will need to select an SSL certificate. You click here and then select the ISS Express Development Certificate, or let it be I am using it only for personal use, so I'll keep it no SSL, and then click on next. Here I will change it to my static IP, then click on next. Now you have to provide the authentication and the authorization information. Authentication is basically what does the user needs to provide his credentials to log into your FTP site, or he just can browse your FTP contents anonymously. For the anonymous detection, again, if you are using it for personal use, you can keep it anonymous. Otherwise you can also keep it basic. If you create it to be anonymous, click on anonymous. I am using it for personal, so I am keeping it anonymous. Now for the authorization process, you can select that whether all the users can use your website, or some specific users. For specific users, you can create a group, or you can specify single users accordingly, and then and then you can give the permissions of reading and writing. Reading will not let the users to delete what is existing in your shared directory, and writing will let it, if you click on both read and write, it will also allow them to paste the additional information and delete the existing contents. I will keep it write and only read. Actually I'll keep it just read. and then click on finish. Okay, so here is the FTP website. It's already started because I have checked the start automatic FTP website automatically. If you don't need it to start it automatically, you just right click here and then manage FTP website. You can choose the start or stop according to your will. Now if you are using authentications, that is the basic authentication, you need to check here the FTP authorization and authentication rules. The authorization rules, if you are using any specific users, you can add allow rule and then select the rule, the group or the specified user according to your choice and according to your need. And also you can select the authentication. If you are allowing the basic authentication, make sure this is enabled. When the basic authentication will be enabled, the user will need to provide the username and the password. I have not put the authentication on basic, so it is disabled, but make sure you enable it if you are using the basic authentication. Now for sharing the contents, you should turn off your firewall or add an exception rule in the firewall. If you are using the default Windows firewall, you can just turn it off for the while you are using the FTP website, and then turn it on accordingly. If you are using any other firewall, you can also do the same. Also you can allow a rule or any exception. Now for using the FTP, you can use it with your web browser or any FTP client in your phones or mobile or cell phones. You can go to your web browser, type FTP colon then double slash two forward slashes actually, and then type the static IP address which you have provided. You also need a wireless network card for that, to make sure that your phone is connected to your laptop wirelessly. I will create a separate video if you don't know how to create a wireless hotspot on Windows. Thank you, that's all. If you have any queries, do post it in the comments. I will be happy to help. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you, have a nice day.